Welcome back to English Unfiltered, the podcast where we explore real conversations in English. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jamie, and today we're diving into, well, honestly, it's that incredibly confusing habit native English speakers have of, almost never saying a direct no.
Yeah, it's endlessly frustrating for anyone learning the language.
Yeah.
I mean, you ask a simple question and the words coming back sound positive,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
But the underlying emotional vibe just leaves you guessing. You're sitting there thinking, wait, did they just agree? Are they actually interested? Or are they just politely shutting me down?
Oh, yeah, the classic fake yes. It's instead of just giving a clear no, you get hit with all these vague, everyday deflections, like maybe, or, we'll see.
The worst.
Or those really brutal ones, like I'll let you know, or wow, that's a really interesting approach.
Okay, wait, I have to challenge this right out of the gate, though.
Yeah.
Because when someone says, oh, that could work, but secretly they mean, there's absolutely no way on earth we are doing that.
Yeah.
How is that not just straight up lying? I mean, it feels like we're just making excuses for dishonesty here.
Right.
Or at best, like extreme passivity.
I mean, it totally feels like lying to a non-native speaker, absolutely. But to a native speaker, it's not actually deception. It's protection. If you think about a harsh, direct no as like dropping a fragile glass on a hard floor.
Right. It just shatters everywhere.
Exactly. It shatters the social harmony. So native speakers wrap their rejections in, well, I guess you could call it emotional bubble wrap. They use words like maybe or we'll see.
Oh, so that when the rejection finally lands, it just bounces instead of, breaking everything in the room.
That is exactly it.
Right.
They are socially trained from childhood to reduce what linguists actually call social friction. The goal isn't to trick you at all.
Right.
It's to avoid direct rejection, dodge that strong disagreement, and really just prevent emotional confrontation. Maintaining conversational comfort is just prioritized over brutal honesty.
But wait, by trying to be so polite and, avoid breaking the glass, aren't they just creating way more anxiety for the listener? Like, let's put this in a real setting.
Okay, sure.
Say you're pitching a project at work, right? You finish, and your manager says, oh, that's an interesting idea. Let's circle back to that later.
Oh, man. That is the perfect example. Because if you translate the words literally, interesting means good, and circle back means we will definitely discuss it again.
Exactly.
But culturally, the manager is actually shifting the burden of interpretation entirely onto you. They expect you to read the emotional neutrality in their voice and just realize the door is closed.
Which completely backfires. Because if you don't know the hidden rule, you follow up next week, and now you're creating the exact awkward confrontation they were trying to avoid in the first place.
Right, you accidentally force the issue.
Yeah, and it just makes native English sound incredibly emotionally cold and honestly impossible to read.
Well, that is the paradox of politeness in action. The sentence itself is this positive wrapper, but the delivery is intentionally hollowed out. People are trying so hard to sound agreeable that they end up sounding completely detached.
It feels like playing a game where everybody knows the rules except you. So how does someone learning English actually navigate this? Because you can't just memorize a vocabulary list of fake yeses.
No, you really can't. Mostly because the phrases constantly change. What you actually have to master is conversational psychology. Real spoken English isn't just about grammar rules. It's social navigation.
So what are we listening for then?
You have to learn to listen for the absence of enthusiasm. A genuine yes in English usually comes with specific next steps, like a date, a time, some kind of clear action.
Oh, got it.
But a fake yes just sort of floats in the air, like, we'll see, or, maybe someday.
So it lacks a concrete anchor.
Precisely. It lacks that anchor. To truly achieve fluency, you have to read the conversational timing. Fluency really is language plus psychology.
That makes so much sense. So the next time you pitch an idea or ask a favor and you hear a vague, I'll let you know, just stop and listen to the psychology of the moment.
Look for that missing anchor.
Right. Realize you are likely navigating a polite social boundary, not a vocabulary issue. They aren't confused about your idea. They're literally just cushioning the blow.
Yeah, it's really all about keeping the peace, even if it leaves you, a little confused in the moment.
So true. Well, before we go, we want you to pay attention to your own native language today. Do you have your own version of emotional bubble wrap to dodge awkwardness? Or does your culture value looking someone in the eye and giving them a direct, honest no?
It's always so fascinating to see where different cultures draw that line.
It really is. Thank you so much for tuning in. We love exploring these hidden rules with you, and we warmly invite you back for the next episode of English Unfiltered.